Chapter 733. Nathan, you have finally arrived. Yes, Adjutant Nathan Zuckerman reporting back now. The exchange between the Lord and his adjutant was strikingly calm, making it difficult to discern whether they were in the midst of a perilous battle against monsters in the city or in a peaceful indoor setting. However, those who had witnessed what Nathan Zuckerman had just done were silently doubting their eyes, and for a good reason, as the attack Zuckerman had just unleashed was not something an ordinary knight could perform. Wait a minute, didn't the attack by Sir Zuckerman look like an aura? Could it be that Sir Zuckerman is an awakener like us? Shouldn't the first question be whether he was a sword master? The murmuring cavalry members were soon joined by the Imperial army, exchanging words with excited expressions. I knew from the underground arena that this knight's skills were extraordinary, but a knight who can use aura, could he truly be a true sword master? If that's the case, it would be quite a sensation. Regardless, the important thing is that we no longer need to worry about that monster. True to their words, Nathan Zuckerman immediately joined the battle upon assessing the situation. His role was not to relieve Kishir, but to support the cavalry members who were struggling to maintain a defensive formation. His sword no longer glowed blue, but it was enough. Just the addition of one man's strength made it significantly easier for the cavalry members to combat the monsters compared to before. When only two monsters remained, Kishir and Nathan each took one as if by agreement. Ooh, I'm loving these battle duos. A few with an eye of swordsmanship realized that the sword techniques of the two men were quite similar. This was because Nathan Zuckerman had learned swordsmanship from his lord, but no one had realized that yet. Yudhirael, along with the other cavalry members, supported the two swordsmen using various attributes generously. To onlookers, it seemed as if his presence alone created more opportunities and lured the monsters better than the entire cavalry combined. Yudhirael, who had successfully marked the vital parts of the monsters, were dodging them, leaping high into the air, stepping on the wind. The monster's legs stretched out unnaturally long in a large ditch effort to catch his ankles but stiffened in a twitch. It was because Kishir and Nathan Zuckerman had simultaneously pierced and sliced through the bodies of the two monsters. One monster immediately lost strength in the leg that had reached for Yudhir, falling like a pruned branch. However, the other was different. Its leg stretched abnormally long in a desperate attempt to strike at Yudhir. It was a similar situation to when Kishir had been grazed by an attack, but this time there was no time for Kishir to intervene. Just when everyone anticipated a minor injury to Yudhir, something astonishing happened. Yudhirael swiftly twisted his body in mid-air, shooting wind downwards. As he changed his position, the monster's leg, aiming for his ankle, hopelessly entangled itself around Yudhir's sword. With a chilling fierce look in his eyes, Yudhir tightly gripped it and shouted, "Cavalry, all out attack!" At his command, all the cavalry members reflexively exerted their power. It was a reflex born of constant drilling, but the result was definitive. An intertwining of forces beyond comprehension struck directly at the monster's body and the leg that had ensnared Yudhir's sword. Then Kishir Lahore seized the opportunity, unleashing his aura in a powerful strike that shredded what remained of the monster's flesh. After the blinding light that swept through, too intense to keep one's eyes open, passed, a powerful voice echoed through the dust and monster fluid-covered area. "I confirm that the last monster has been dealt with. Everyone, you have worked hard." Upon hearing Kishir's voice, those around finally collapsed in their places, panting heavily. Someone shouted in triumph, raising their weapon towards the sky. "Woo! We did it! We really did it!" Nobody had died, We had no civilian casualty nor any collateral damage such as a building collapses. The outcome, unbelievable for a monster battle in the heart of the city, filled everyone with joy. Dot dot dot. Ydir watched Kishir's back as he observed the rejoicing people. Kishir's golden hair, caked with black monster fluid and dust, and his sweaty nape seemed unfamiliar yet oddly fitting. Just before, he had been infuriated to the point of turning white, but now, looking at his back, Ydir was reminded of the harvest festival. Then Kishir had stood alone, dressed in dazzling formal attire, appearing both terribly lonely and unaffected, his expression inscrutable like a solid mask. But now his back seemed entirely different, though he was the same person. He stood like a giant tree among the people, trusting and cheering for him. His dirty, disheveled appearance and clothing suited him better than the splendid formal attire. Although only his back was visible and his facial expression unknown, the movement of his shoulders and back with every command and breath was enough to surmise his emotions. It was the back of a man physically exhausted but emotionally feeling the tangible result of a battle and victory achieved by his own hands. The sensation of boiling blood, not yet cooled, was all too familiar to Ydir. Ydir exhaled deeply and sheathed his dirty sword. Just then, someone beside him spoke. A strange crack and monsters in the middle of the city. Looks like we won't be able to live here for a while. Yes, it seems our stay will be longer than planned, so I'm thinking of contacting the north. Ydir replied, turning his head. Nathan Zuckerman, equally covered in monster fluid and looking quite a mess, quietly met his gaze. What was going through his mind was unknown, but one thing was clear. Ydir knew he had to apologize for not properly utilizing the opportunity Zuckerman had personally conceded. I'm sorry. What for? I was here, yet Commander got injured. I have no words. Would Kishir have gone to such lengths to block the monster if it had been Nathan there instead of Ydir? Ydir thought not, so this was entirely his fault. No, Ydir, you should not self-blame. No blaming, okay? It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Ydir recalled the moment Kishir's arm was hit. It was dreadful. He had never felt so infuriated in this life for being almost unable to attack the monster directly. Nathan Zuckerman's head turned slightly. He noticed that one of Kishir's sleeves was charred black and melting away as Kishir continued to issue follow-up instructions to the members and others. Then he turned back to Ydir and spoke. Do you think I'm disappointed because of that? Isn't that the case? Well, looking at our Lord's current state, it seems that what I hoped for when I first sent Sir Ale to him has already been sufficiently fulfilled. Ydir frowned briefly, puzzled by what Kishir's injury meant in this context. He then considered that Nathan Zuckerman's words might be a form of consolation. I'm not sure what you mean, but an injury is still an injury. Once he finishes giving instructions, I will take care of the rest. Please, Sir Zuckerman, accompany the commander inside and see to his condition. I agree with your sentiment, but I'm not sure if that will be possible. Before Ydir could ask what he meant, Nathan Zuckerman preempted his question with an answer. I suspect our Lord will give me the exact opposite order. When you changed direction abruptly in the air, I saw your right hand twist awkwardly. Doesn't it hurt? Ydir looked down at his right hand, which still throbbed faintly after sheathing his sword. As Nathan said, in the last moment, when he had explosively reversed direction in the air using the power of the wind, his right hand, holding the sword, had twisted slightly. The strain had probably worsened when he used his strength to keep hold of his sword, ensnared by the monster's leg. However, Ydir didn't consider it a serious injury. Come on, Ydir, you have to love yourself, love your body, or else Kishir will be sad. But as Ydir was about to respond, Kishir, who had turned his head as if he had sensed their conversation, spoke to them. Nathan, take either inside first and have his right hand checked.
Oh, look at him.